This is the Roborock S8 MaxV Ultra Robot Vacuum. The moment I unboxed it, I could tell this wasn't just any robotic vacuum and mop. It's a sleek, white, and pretty substantial gadget. Not too bulky, but definitely feels premium and solid. The dock is also impressively designed. It's modern with a matte and glossy finish and a little futuristic, but it doesn't scream for attention or look out of place in my home. I'll be honest, before I tried it, I wondered whether a high-end cleaning robot like this would truly earn its price, especially given how crowded this market is now. From my experience, setup was straightforward. Setting up robot vacuums used to make me nervous, but here you just fit everything together. Put water in the tank, add the dock and detergent, then plug it in. The app walked me through everything in about 10 minutes, which was quicker than I expected. Once I opened the app, it connected to my Wi-Fi and got straight to mapping my house. If you're new to these types of products, mapping just means the robot does a quick run around your home to build a digital map, so you can schedule it to clean just the rooms you want, when you want. I liked seeing my layout pop up on my phone. It's kind of cool, and you can set no-go zones for areas you want the robot to avoid. Now for this quick review, I want to focus on how the S8 MaxV Ultra actually works day to day and what stands out based on my own use at home. I'll be honest about things I liked, what annoyed me, and who I'd recommend it for, all in simple terms, because there are a lot of crazy specs and features here, but not everyone needs every single one. When it comes to cleaning, this robot is a beast. The main headline feature is the suction power, 10,000 PA, which is a lot. For anyone not familiar, PA stands for pascals, a measure of suction. Most budget robots max out at a couple thousand pascals, so this is a big leap. It means this bot picks up dust, sand, rice, cracker crumbs, pet hair, whatever, from tiles, hardwood, and especially carpets. I noticed a big difference, especially after letting it run through a week of daily cleaning. The usual tumbleweeds of pet hair and fine dirt just didn't show up on my floors. The dual roller design does its job too, because hair always gets stuck in my older vacuums. But I had to do almost nothing to clean this one out. For mopping, the S8 MaxV Ultra uses something called VibraRise 3.0. That's just their term for an advanced mop that vibrates really fast, a few thousand times a minute, to actually scrub, not just swipe a wet cloth over your floor. Combined with hot water washing and a detergent dispenser, the mop pad comes out clean every time it goes back to its dock, and the dock even dries it automatically. That means no musty smells, which I had with older, simpler mops. In practice, it mopped up dried coffee and soy sauce spills without much trouble. For heavy, dried-on stains, sometimes it needed a second pass, but you can set it to remop dirty spots automatically. One feature that genuinely surprised me is the corner-to-edge cleaning. It uses a flexible arm and a spinning side mop that actually gets right up against my baseboards and into corners, picking up crumbs that my other bots usually missed. If you like spotless edges, it's perfect for that. The camera and AI tech are what really push this vacuum into flagship territory. It's got a built-in camera and a bunch of sensors that help it recognize objects, so it actually avoids socks, pet bowls, phone chargers, and even, awkward but true, pet accidents. I've watched it roll up to a chair leg, pause, adjust, and carefully maneuver around it without bumping or getting tangled. The camera is used for something I wasn't expecting: real-time monitoring. You can activate it in the app and basically drive your vacuum to check on your house or your pets. There's even a pet finder mode, so the robot roams until it sees them and snaps a little photo. As someone who sometimes worries if I left the oven on, being able to get a quick look around the house is a fun bonus. You can control everything from the app, set up cleaning routines, or even just yell, "Hello, Rocky," at the robot itself to start or stop cleaning. It doesn't need Alexa or Google for this. The built-in voice assistant is simple, but gets the job done. For someone who forgets to clean as often as I should, this level of automation is really handy. Now for the stuff that honestly bugged me a bit. The biggest hiccup for me was the initial calibration and settings. While setup was quick, getting every feature like advanced mapping, multi-level cleaning, or personalizing no-go zones takes a bit of patience. There are a lot of features packed in, and scrolling through settings in the app can be a little overwhelming if you're just getting started. But after the first week, I didn't have to touch those settings again, which helps. The second thing is the noise when it empties itself or washes the mop. While normal cleaning is pretty quiet, the moments when the dock is sucking dust out of the robot or blasting hot air for drying are noticeably louder. It's not something that will wake you up at night, but I wouldn't schedule those features to run during a nap or a quiet Zoom meeting. You can control some of this in the app, or just set those parts for off hours. And there's the price. There's no sugarcoating it. The S8 MaxV Ultra costs a lot more than basic robot vacuums. But in my experience, you are paying for less day-to-day work. I basically haven't touched a manual mop and vacuum for weeks because the base station self-cleans, self-dries, refills water, and I just toss the dust bag out every couple of months. For anyone obsessed with clean floors, or anyone with allergies or shedding pets, I think it's perfect for you. If you're someone who just wants to set it and forget it, and have basically no work to do, this is probably the single best benefit. From my experience with busy schedules and pets, the amount of hands-off cleaning I get is unmatched by anything I've used before. If you don't want to spend so much, there are definitely other options out there, and even Roborock has simpler and cheaper models. But if you want the absolute top-of-the-line experience, I'd recommend this for anyone who wants both vacuuming and mopping, minimal maintenance, and cares about smart features like voice control, security cam abilities, and advanced object avoidance. In conclusion, from my experience, the Roborock S8 MaxV Ultra Robot Vacuum and Sonic Mop stands out because it actually does what it promises. It keeps my floors looking great with almost no input from me, navigates like a pro, and even gives me peace of mind with its monitoring features. It's expensive. The setup and features could feel a bit much if you're brand new to robot vacuums, and it can get noisy during cleaning cycles. But the cleaning power and autonomy truly make it a big leap in home tech for anyone who wants an easier cleaning routine. Check the comments of this video for a link to see the current pricing of the Roborock S8 MaxV Ultra Robot Vacuum.